just feeling the pain. You're like, no.
And I didn't know that Dialga was going to bring you back for the sacrifices you made at the time. So just picture me there watching a story that is effectively about you becoming best friends with a person who has no self-value and no confidence of their own, becoming a stronger and better person because of you, just so you can die in front of them, begging them to keep going. Like, I didn't, like, before I cried because it was sad. Now I cry because that hurts on levels too fundamental to think about.
Man.
Like, as a person who struggles with his own sense of self-worth, and yeah, it's like, I feel that. I resonate with the partner in that scene. I feel like for a moment I became the guy watching their friend die, even if they got them back. Because again, naturally, like, at the end, because the post-game has to happen, Dialga's like, you know what? I'm just gonna pen you into this time stream. Like, I'm gonna make you real here, because you deserve it and your friend deserves it, because you two saved this world from my fuck-up. Of course, later we find out it was all Darkrai and it kinda undercuts the whole thing. But it's like, damn. Also, yes, I'm okay, but thank you, Aquamarine. But it's like, it was the first game to move me in that way, and I don't think I've experienced a primal, like, I don't think I've ever experienced primal emotions like that since.
Well then.
And it all came from a Pokemon Mystery Dungeons game.
That made
Back
you
when I was...
feel...
Fucking hell, man. Just... I am okay, by the way. Anyone wondering that anyone out here, like, I'm not, like, collapsing at the seams. I've made peace with it now. Now it's just a beautiful core memory of mine. One of the few things I think is worth remembering from those times.
Right.
But yeah, it's... I guess... To really sum up why I love that game. Like, not even Mystery Dungeons as a series, but Explorers of Sky specifically. That is why that game
Only one
always...
experience point? Okay, fuck this.
Dang. But yeah, like... TLDL... Explorers of Sky, man. Like, experience it however you need to.
A skeleton croc was killed by 2 chickens. What a time to be alive.
Yeah. Also, also Sky is the best one because it lets you play as... I see a lot of people online kind of complain that so many people play Eevee and have a Riolu partner or whatever, and I'm just sitting here like, okay, Eevee's my favorite Pokemon, and I really like Riolu as well, and there ain't a thing one you can do about it. And circling back to the ROM hack thing, in another example of how I'm incapable of being, like, normal about anything anymore, like, I've thought about this idea of what if you could have a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon story where, like, all of the available playable Pokemon is, like all of them are in the world, and you can play as each one.
Right.
And, like, the story revolves around this big group, this fellowship, you could call it.
Star Raptor?
And, like, I don't know, your main character could, like, I don't know, make the main player an Eevee, and, like, have all of the other characters as the rest of the Pokemon, because Eevee's my favorite and I'm biased. Like, I don't get mad for all the difference it'll make.
I mean, I feel that.
Yeah. And, like, you know, I remember having this idea of, like, you know, when you start out, it's you and your exploration team partner. And at some point, you're in a dungeon, but, like, part of the, like, narrative is that, like, you get injured in this dungeon, and then all of a sudden, it transitions to a little bit of time in the future, and then you get 2 of the other main protagonists who are, like, a rescue team, because all of those different games technically take place in the same universe. And then, like, you have to play through a dungeon as the rescue team to find the you that's trapped in that dungeon. because I love little interconnected things like that, where it's like getting a lot of plot lines to happen simultaneously and connect to each other in that way. Like, those ideas are just fun. I think about really big interconnected things like that for all of the games I like with Skyrim. Like, one of my biggest issues with Skyrim is that, like, no one else is really a character apart from Serana. And you could, like, whether or not your skills are set up in that way, you could become the leader of all of the different guilds. So you could become the best thief, the best mage, the best warrior, the best assassin, the best bard, etc., etc. But you don't actually have to be good at doing any of those things. You have to be good at magic, and you have to be good at stealth. And I understand that it was because Skyrim needed to be accessible, because it wasn't, like, role-playing games aren't made to be role-playing games anymore. But, like, just the idea of, like, okay, the main character is the Dragonborn. You have dragon shouts and you can do that. But, like, what if you could also, Lego video game style, switch to other characters who are actually going on these quests? So you could switch to a character who is a mage and do the College of Adult as them. Or switch to an assassin character and do the Dark Brotherhood quest line and kill the Emperor of Tamriel. And then switch to the companion's character and become a werewolf. And then, after you've done a bunch of that stuff, switch back to the Dragonborn and do more of the same story and sort of pace it out as your own little adventure. And, like, at some point, bring these characters together as a sort of fellowship of the Dragonborn. And this team goes off to fight, like, big threats to the world, like Alduin, Harkon, and Mira. And it's just like, you know, that idea that it's not just one person doing everything in this god's-forsaken frozen wasteland ravaged by civil war.
Oh, what a
it's
fucking...
group of people. Yeah. And, like, that's fun to me. And, like, maybe I'm overthinking things, maybe it's overambitious, but hey, I'm nothing if not an idea guy. And I like to think I have some pretty neat ideas.
Yeah.
Like, that's usually one of my favorite items to have. Just that concept of, like, hey, in a story that's kind of lonely because you're the only one who's really a factor in it, wouldn't it be nice for it to not just be one person holding the world on their shoulders? Like, give the Lone Wanderer from Fallout 3 an actual team of people that are more than just, like, another gun or more storage for your items.
Come on, fill up. God damn it.
Funnily enough, games like Baldur's Gate 3 deliver on this, because you can play with friends, establish a party, and just do a whole ass D&D campaign however you want to do it. And that's just, you know, that's cool and fun to me.
Alright.
Like, some people find their fun in the mindless grind. Some people find their fun in just sheer, unadulterated, like, just shoot it until it dies. I'm just like, hey, yeah, as fun as it is using the unrelenting force shout to knock my 90th of fucking bandit off a cliff to certain death. Like, you know, what if I could have a moment where, like, we're all camping out somewhere near, like, Rorikstead or whatever, and, like, you know, the mage character is fucking around with some spells, and, like, the thief is, like, conning some random passerby for all their loot. And then all while somewhere else in the world, like, the companion guild character is being a werewolf and beating up some silver hand goons. And then somewhere else, the assassin is, well, assassinating someone.
15, Chad. 15.
15? Do it! Do it!
There'll be another raffle.
And this time we're actually prepared for it.
Yeah. Let's reach that milestone and get a raffle of their own Cosmod. I completely spaced out on the name. Cosmodon.
Cosmonaut.
Yeah, cosmonaut slot.
Yeah.
Oh, what a coward. He ran away. Yeah, he seems strong enough to take on his own, yeah. Item, skills, equip, status. For the next level up, I need 1,200. Hang on, what's over here?
Sorry, I was just having a lot of a drink.
I
You're
should
fine.
save so far.
Actually, something just clicked with me.
What's that?
I just realized what I've been talking about up until now has kind of just been like basically fan fiction, like a story adapting the ideas I'm talking about without having to worry about gameplay limitations. And I'm just like, I could just write this. It's like I could just write the concept of the Fellowship of the Dragonborn myself. Like, I know enough about Skyrim. It's like, I can totally do that.
Okay, are we just gonna keep getting creatures who run away?
I mean, you're killing some of them. So that's good. Maybe Mesosaurs are herbivores.
And yet, to
Maybe you have become the hunted.
yeah, they're cowards.
I love that. Dick move game, 4 against 1. Golden immediately destroys the team of 4. 1 runs away.
Yeah. 15.
I will be back.
Okay.
Ooh. Oh, again with this one. Now he decides to run away while I take on the 2 giant praying mantises. I could take it down with 1 slash. Dead. Woo! 1,100 points. $8,000 more. And then he goes up the next level. What is his current level? 44. Should save while I'm at it. Don't want to get cocky. I bet the other ones are scared shitless now. Case in point. Another case in point. Hey.
How's your game going?
Good. Come on, 15, chat.
You need to take a break.
I might.
Is the old man getting tired?
It's just been a lot of grinding.
Well, isn't that half of Final Fantasy is grinding?
That's half of a, like, majority of RPGs.
Chad, if you give him $15, then he can take a break and I will lead the stream. It'll be a cosmic takeover while he has a little breaky break.
So you're gonna like just interact with the chat?
Yeah, hang out with the chat.
Okay.
Maybe I'll pull up a video or something to watch with them.
And back.
And no.
How are the donuts looking?
Still the same.
You fuckers.
I wasn't gonna say that.
Okay, all joking aside.
Ah.
Guys,
Yes.
go on.
$15. $15.
$15.
$1.
While I take over.
No, it's like no pressure or anything, but come on! I wonder what the highlight reels for these are gonna look like.
Oh, I'm gonna have to be very selective. Like as is, I'm considering it a two-parter, and that's still a lot to trim down.
Can't wait to see the clip of like just my PNG slow panning towards like the chat before you just bass boost me going, you fuckers. If you do that.
I don't know if I'll even remember it. It's just like there's gonna be so much shit to clip apart. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Bless you. Bless you.
Thank you.
Fucking the Gila man just be like, the slicing will continue until morale improves.
By the time Golden is done grinding, all these creatures will go extinct.
Considering what they put him through, yeah.
Thank you, Nelson. $15.
If you truly wish to bless Golden, $50 should be more than enough.
Of course, one of the creatures decides to run away despite picking a fight.
It's like Roltz. Is it Roltz? Is Roltz the one that's like really annoying to catch because like they show up and then piss off at a moment's notice?
I don't know. I just remember there were some Pokemon who do that. Or what was really annoying were those sea Pokemon, the water Pokemon. And as soon as you pick a move, it uses like some kind of like reflect or some kind of shield or something to protect itself. And it's like, you're wasting my resources and you're wasting your resources. There's no fight going on.
If I'm going down, I'm taking you with me.